Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea. You know that, I know that. I'm just a lady with great tits, but also a bulldog, a camera, and far too many opinions. And a love, not a love of scammers, that's not the right thing to say. A love for when scammers get exposed. There we go. And I just fell down this rabbit hole and I need you to get down there with me. So I'm going to take my grubby little gremlin hands, reach out of this rabbit hole, drag you down to the pits of hell with me, and you're going to like it. Because today we were talking about ARTLANTA, who is scamming the art world one piece at a time.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's ARTLANTA checking in.
Before we get too far into this video, let's talk about the sponsor of this video, and that is MeUndies. Yes, I need to talk to you about MeUndies. I am wearing them right now. They are extremely soft, super comfy, some of the softest fabric I've ever felt in my life. I love having it on my cheeks, and you should too. Also on my boobies. MeUndies has a cut for every butt, with over 20 different styles and 100 different prints. MeUndies' signature super soft micro-modal fabric is so breathable, stretchy, and oh so comfy, which obviously makes it ideal for everyday wear. And if you need something even more breathable and summer-proof, dare I say, check out their Breathe line, which has moisture wicking and anti-odor technology. Being in Florida, where I am absolutely drenched in sweat just between walking from my front door to my car, I personally love that by the time I get in my car, I'm not going to have sweaty butt cheek marks on my yoga pants. Not happy with your first pair? No worries. It's on MeUndies. Right now, as part of my audience listening to this, you can score some sizzling girl, like a Chili's fajita plate. Summer deals, like up to 50% off at MeUndies.com/CCSUAREZ and enter promo code CCSUAREZ. That's MeUndies.com/CCSUAREZ and enter promo code CCSUAREZ at checkout for up to 50% off MeUndies. Girl, that's comfort that's made for summer, and you bet your tuchus I'm gonna get like 6 more pairs of these, and I'm gonna use my own code because I'm trying to get up to 50% off. Thank you, MeUndies, for sponsoring this video. Thank you to you guys for supporting my sponsors, and let's get back to the video. Now, who is ARTLANTA? I know I'm going to butcher this name, but I'm going to try my absolute best. Lawal Izogby is a multi-dimensional artist who goes by ARTLANTA, born in Atlanta, if you couldn't surmise that. Grew up poor. His parents immigrated to the US from Nigeria. His father, who was an artist, passed away when ARTLANTA was only 5 years old. He dropped out of high school at 18 years old, which is like you're pretty much done at that point anyways, and moved to Los Angeles. Known for his splatter paint style, often displayed on luxury cars. And he even created and presented artwork to Donald Dump, the Dumper. He also was part of a music duo called On Wave, or Wave Pop, and he now lives in Miami, Florida, and he claims to have bought his mother her dream house and car. And he created Art Beast, which is a music, fashion, and art festival that currently takes place at Art Basel in Miami. The event brings large and small brands, musical acts, and artists together to build a community and celebrate creative expression. Art Beast is also an art label that signs other artists who don't have brand awareness and publicity and gives them an opportunity to showcase their work to the world in the same way a music label does for a musician. The development of Art Beast stemmed from his desire to provide a platform for emerging artists. Notably, ARTLANTA hosted an Art Beast event that sold over 2,500 tickets, thoroughly exceeding expectations. Now, he says that he has big plans for the future. And here's a quote of him saying, "I'm building an art label. Watch out for that. I'm building an art car museum. Definitely look out for that. Some other stuff coming soon too that I can't exactly say, but be on the lookout." So just in general, BOLO was what he says, you know. He's a big BOLO guy.
What's the coolest thing you've done in the last 12 months?
In 2021, I only sold $500 worth of art. 2022, I sold $2 million.
How much do you sell your average painting for?
For $10,000, ranges up to $200,000.
What's your clientele mostly?
Celebrities, I got DJ Khaled, Drake, Kim Kardashian. I painted all of 6ix9ine's cars.
What did you do before you started art?
I did music. Decided one day I woke up and I'm gonna paint and go and paint on cars. Now I have over $5 million worth of cars that I have my art on.
Now, who is I was about to say, who is Art Basel? That's not it. Now, who is ARTLANTA according to seemingly everyone else? a scammer, and someone who has lied about his lavish lifestyle and financial accomplishments and things like that, allegedly.
Self-portrait. This one right here is going for $1 million. The Scarface over here, man, this one's going for $100K. These are custom made by me. These alone go for $75K. Got the almighty Michael Jackson, bad, $300K. Crushed up diamonds, took me like 8 hours.
8 hours for $300K? How do I take classes?
I'm doing classes, $1 million an hour.
It's one of my favorite things ever when people, obviously not when they fake their lifestyle, but when they are faking a lifestyle in order to promote a business or a scam of some sort that they are exploiting people and financially, gaining from. But then it turns out that it was all fake and they actually didn't buy that property and they were renting and then they were also evicted from it. And this is the case here too. He was actually evicted from his residence in Los Angeles. And apparently this mentorship or his label, apparently he has taken money from many artists around the US in exchange for mentorships and collaborations that never even happened. On Instagram, he has 1.1 million followers. On TikTok, he has 70,000. Eventbrite, his tickets sell from, $0 to $2,500. The Atlanta experience that he had. On YouTube, he has around 1,800 subscribers. On Spotify, there's a whopping 22 monthly listeners, so clearly thriving. I'm pretty sure Uriel Bromberg even has more than that. Then again, that's just all of his different personalities listening to that, so never mind. And then the Art Beast official website has an error message when you go to it, so that's promising. So how does he scam other artists who are looking for mentorship and collaborations? He girl bosses, he gatekeeps, and he gaslights. So it seems that he charges artists for this mentorship and then sends them voice notes, and he claims allegedly that is his course on how to become successful. Voice notes. He also charges artists thousands of dollars to collaborate with him, and he asks the artist to pay him a fee and send him a piece of their art. And then he says that he's going to add like his own flair to it, I guess. And he promises that these art pieces will sell at a massive price tag because he's put his special touch on it, and says that he will share the profits with them 50-50. And now let's go ahead and watch this TikTok that is from a page called ARTLANTA Fans Page. I don't think you understand what a fan page is, but let's go ahead and watch this.
I was scammed out of $2,500 by an artist named ARTLANTA. I didn't want to make this video, but I feel like I need to due to the fact that I don't want other people to get scammed. So I thought it was good to go because looking at his page, you see all these people, you see all these things, you see the followers he has, and it seems like he has good connection and good networking. Around October-ish, I started to get a little worried because I still wasn't aware of any information. I just knew it was supposed to be December 7th that we were having this show. That is what prompted me to back out as well, and he told me that I would receive a refund after the show. I messaged him stating, hey, I'm still waiting for my refund, whatever the case may be. That was on a Friday. I didn't get a response from him probably till Tuesday, Wednesday. That's what happened, and ever since then he has not refunded me. Please be aware and do your research, look at them comments, ask people, do whatever you can to make sure the shit is legit and that you are getting what you deserve.
I just realized that he kind of seems like he's taken inspiration from a very popular Tampa street artist, Jason Skelton. I'll post some of his stuff, but that's very interesting. And Jason had with Art Basel, he does a lot of installments and he's not a scam. He's a very nice guy. And it's interesting though too, because he actually does do pretty frequent collaborations with other artists in Tampa and then just within his network as well. So there are successful artists out there who do collab with people, but it's typically not with people that are brand new and you're not charging them. That's so strange. That right there is a scam. For a collaboration with this type, it would be you're both of equal weight kind of, and then it's equally beneficial for both of you. It's very interesting. And then we hear from another survivor, another ARTLANTA victim.
So clearly I wasn't the only person that got robbed by ARTLANTA. He's a scammer and he's done it to someone else. Just sent me a video over. Check it out. Tell me what you think, but
I got my package returned. There is no collab art on this, and it said return to sender. Reason for return is unable to deliver shipment. Very, very interesting. This is the address you sent me.
I reached out a little too late, but hopefully I can catch someone else that might get involved with this. Avoid it. He's fake. He's a liar. ARTLANTA is a scammer. To me, and to her at least, has stolen our money. If you guys know him, someone talk some sense into him, because he's going to get caught. Karma's going to come catch you.
So I have 5 more spots left for dope, amazing artists to collab with me. So if you are an amazing artist, send me a message to submit your work in my DMs right now. And if you know any other dope artists, share this video with them or tag them under this post, and we're going to get it going crazy. I'm going to do the collab. We're going to post it on my Instagram. I'm going to share it with all my friends, and we're going to sell it. And I want to help other artists come up, all the upcoming artists. If you are an artist, or if you know any artists, tag them, share this video with them. Let's get it going crazy. Only 5 more spots left.
And then this is horrible because apparently he had been accepting still a bunch of collabs and the money for that, but then had moved out of his house and left behind all that artwork, and I guess just had no intention of doing anything with it, and then like that would have been just thrown in the garbage. That's so sad. That's such a scam. And here's this post here from ARTLANTA fan page, and it says, and he literally left all of your collabs and art to be tossed in the dumpster. We are holding them for you to reclaim, which is wonderful. We can't get your money back, but we can get you your property back. And it says he took the Trump painting with him though. And it says, if you sent or gave your work to ARTLANTA to collab, we want to return it to you. He moved out of his house. Okay, so that was the first one. Moved out of his house this last weekend and literally left all of your collabs and art to be tossed in a dumpster. We are holding them for you to reclaim. We can't get your money back, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then it shows pictures of like all of the collabs. Oh my gosh, that one looks like a Jason Skelton one. Oh my goodness, is it? Or is the splatter like his signature touch? Like, is that his style of the collab? It's very like Jackson Pollock, and I don't want to call that lazy, but you know. So his course, like we said, it's apparently just a series of voice notes, but it's titled Transform Your Art into Millions. And again, whenever anyone has a course where they teach you how to do something that they are doing and say that they want to teach you how to make millions from it, it's like, why not, instead of doing that, you just work harder on the thing that you say you're going to teach people how to do and then just continue to make millions? Like, how would you have the time if you were actually doing the thing? Like, for instance, that's why I only have on ChelseaSuarez.com. I literally still have my original, like the version 1 of the free digital marketing guide that I have on there. And I haven't been able to update it because I'm so busy with 75 podcasts that I have and my YouTube channel. And I'm too busy working, girl. Way too busy working. If I had the time, absolutely, I would. But it's not at the top of my list, right? Also, that's like free. I mean, I definitely could charge like $10 for it. And that would probably be the most I ever would charge for it because I wouldn't feel right doing it Anyways, selling a course, being a coach, scam. It's different if someone's doing like consulting. So for instance, there is Cody Elise. She was very, very, very big on TikTok and still has a huge following on TikTok and Instagram. But she was like, I want to step back a little bit and do more of like consulting. So she was helping brands and other influencers, and she was doing that. But it wasn't like, I'll teach you how to make millions. It was more so, let's learn about the algorithm and learn about this and authenticity. Like, again, more so consulting instead of take this course and you're going to make millions, and it's literally just voice notes. And apparently it's $99. And there are currently, at the time that we screenshotted all this, which was within the last 2 weeks, 24 people who were in there who had paid for it. And so it says what you'll get: blueprint, master ARTLANTA's techniques to create and sell your art successfully. Okay. And then it says that there's no user reviews yet, so that's great. And it says, I transformed my life from a struggling artist to a millionaire by developing unique techniques and strategies. Now I'm sharing my secrets to help others achieve financial success through art. There literally are no secrets. There's no secrets. It's marketing. Being good at what you do, doing it consistently, putting out quality, whatever it is that you do, and marketing, social media. There you go. So also with these collab pieces that he says will sell for like so much money, apparently he sells these at his events that he has, that he also charges money for, the tickets and stuff. I've literally don't think I've ever been to an art show that cost money to go. And I've bought art at an art show, but I don't think I've ever paid to enter an art show. Weird. Anyways, these events really do, from what I have seen, seem to be more so just a way for him to get content and like a glorified photo shoot. So in reality, like to me, it seems like it's all just staged and fake. It's just a facade, in my opinion. And allegedly, artists are told to bring their own art, set everything up, and then clean up afterwards. And it's like, that's not you hosting an event. That's you just gathering people and a space, and that's it. And now this YouTuber, Ash Lethal, actually did a really great video about ARTLANTA. So let's go ahead and hand it over to her. And we're going to chop up her video a bit, but I'll have it linked down below so you can go watch it in its entirety, because there's a lot of receipts and a lot of information, and it's a 2-hour long video.
It's just people that ain't got nothing else to do.
I have actually spoken to hundreds of artists, models, designers, victims, people that had given ARTLANTA money for one opportunity or another. The majority of these people did not have a good experience. It doesn't really matter what they paid for. I started with the art piece flyers and the ARTLANTA collabs Instagram, and I started reaching out to artists. It wasn't good. And I'm going to go through my Instagram DM. I just sent a picture of the flyer and I said, hey, how'd you like this event? Did you sell anything? And this person said, hey, yep, I sold one piece. I sold it. They didn't have staff. Are you thinking about doing it this year? And I replied, definitely not. I said, good for you. That's awesome. At least you sold something. This person replied, yes, it was a mess. No promotions or anything. The show was in Little Haiti, not even in Wynwood. They got lucky and sold a piece to the owner of the venue. I warned 3 people so far not to do it. Definitely felt scammed. I don't mind sharing my experiences with the RP show. Artist number 2 participated in the event. They can say it was not well organized, but in their case, they didn't pay for anything up front. Artist number 3, I said, I wanted to ask you about an event I think you might have participated in. Would you do it again? Did you sell your pieces? Thank you so much. And this person said, no, I would not do it. Nobody sells there. It's more of a party. Artist number 4 said his event is okay. I sold a couple pieces there, but he invited too many artists, in my opinion. I would never do it again. And if he's charging you, definitely not worth it. There's a lot just for Instagram and shit. It makes it all about him. I just wouldn't do it again. I did it 2 years ago, and I won't do it again. Simple.
So the lying doesn't stop with collabs and a scammy course or anything like that. Apparently he lied about being robbed and then weaseled his way to present this art piece to Donald Trump. But then like Trump didn't take it, like he still has it. It's very confusing. And this clip is from Spencer Cornelia. We love Spencer over here. He's great people. And I'll have that one linked down below too if you'd like to go watch that video.
Before Trump was elected into office, he held a campaign event in Atlanta. ARTLANTA was invited to attend because of his artwork of the infamous photo of Trump throwing his fist in the air.
Again, I'm chilling in my bed. Again, I get a random phone call. I'm like, hello, who's this? They're like, yo, this is the Secret Service.
The only thing less believable than that phone call is if he said Donald Trump called him from his personal cell phone, but we'll continue.
No way.
Yes. I was like, it's like, no way. Hang up the phone. Boom. I get a call back again. They're like, hello, is this, they said my government name, everything. I was like, yo, okay. This might be the Secret Service. Like, yo, we have an opportunity for you. Donald Trump seen your painting on your Instagram and he wants you to bring it to Atlanta and he wants to sign it on stage for you.
One of the victims told me that ARTLANTA claimed to know the Secret Service personally after this meeting and could help them get one of their artworks signed by Trump. This person paid ARTLANTA $5,000 based on what he promised he could do, plus that ARTLANTA would collaborate with him on the piece, meaning he would paint his unique style onto the painting and ultimately sell it for a profit. The victim has not been paid back, the painting has not sold, and ARTLANTA has not delivered on any of his promises. This victim didn't realize they had been scammed until they contacted someone else, and that person hadn't been paid back either. What makes ARTLANTA unique is that he couldn't stop at this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. He just had to find a way to turn it into a scam. On April 19th, 2025, he posted this video to his Instagram with the description, "I didn't want to tell anybody, but the Trump painting was stolen out of my house. Someone please help me find these guys that took the art piece." Like his entire brand and social media, this event appeared to be a legitimate theft, but I promise you that you will be laughing at how stupid he is over the next few minutes.
This is a very, very unfortunate situation right now. I believe it was somebody that I know because they knew I wasn't at home at that moment, and I kept that painting in a very safe place. And I have $10,000 for somebody that can find who took the painting. You guys can help me find it. I have a $10,000 reward. So yeah, DM me if you hear anything about it. This is really crazy. I really can't believe this is real right now. they really came into my house and took the Trump painting. Like, this is insane. But I believe in you guys. We're gonna find it. I know you guys are gonna help me find this painting, man. Like, this feels unreal right now. Like, I still can't believe they came into my home.
When he first posted this, you probably believed that someone actually took the painting from him, but he dug himself a hole with how comical this next segment is. This is a DM from someone saying they just chased a guy with a Trump painting in downtown Miami and they hopped inside a black SUV. This idiot thought the story would be more believable if one of the thieves broke off as a solo thief carrying the painting in broad daylight in downtown Miami. For some reason, the thieves, who had the painting in their car previously, decided to take the painting out of the car and walk around downtown Miami carrying the recently stolen painting. Once you know how obvious the fake theft is, these IG stories are even funnier.
Guys, the painting's gone, but we're gonna find it hopefully this week. I believe in you guys to help me find this painting.
He even went as far as to tag the real Donald Trump account in this story. This appears like a legitimate response from the official Donald Trump Instagram account saying that the stolen painting will be recovered. Assuming that's a real message, I'm skeptical it's not Photoshop, but assuming it's real, ARTLANTA even fooled the official Trump account. But the story with the painting gets even dumber. The security footage on the theft video shows a date of February 17, 2025. The date on the post and when he went public with the theft was April 19, 2025. But he magically had the painting at an event held at Mar-a-Lago a few days after the painting was stolen on his security cameras. On August 5th, 2024, ARTLANTA posted a screenshot of what appeared to be a news article with the title "Historic Trump Painting Could Fetch Over $5 million at Auction." To add to the belief that the painting could sell for $5 million, ARTLANTA teamed up with a brain rot influencer named Chaz in this next clip.
All right, guys, so all you guys been asking about the Trump painting, he just cashed out $5 million for this Trump painting.
In cash offer, flip it up, cash offer.
Yes.
This is ARTLANTA's playbook. Fake a story that made him look rich and successful, then post something to his Instagram to have people further believe his art is incredibly expensive. And then we see the fallout. The Dallas Observer had to release an article with the headline, "Fake News. No, we did not report on a Trump painting selling for $5 million. An artist on Instagram shared an altered screenshot of a Dallas Observer article claiming his painting of Donald Trump could sell for millions. It's really messed up to alter an image and put the reputation of both the journalist and news organization on the line. But ARTLANTA has absolutely no ethics. All he cares about is curating a false image of wealth and success. This is another fake story where he claims someone wanted to pay him $5 million for an exclusive contract, but he turned it down because he wants you to believe that number is beneath him.
And in case you wanted a blast from the past, remember NFTs? Remember those JPEGs people were freaking out about? So dumb and embarrassing, honestly. Well, here he goes again.
How did you get into NFTs? What's the story behind that?
Yeah, it's crazy because NFTs started popping off when I first started making art. So
I'll defend artists for creating digital art for those who have the best intentions, but let's be real, ARTLANTA created them because he was behind on rent. And of course, he manipulated an image to make it appear like his NFT had some value by being reported on by the New York Times. Like most NFTs, his project appears to have been rug pulled, as I couldn't find it anywhere. It appears to have made a few sales when it was created in order to reach the top 15 status for that day. But the next post about NFTs is highly illegal. Let's see if you can spot it.
what's up, guys? So I'm putting you guys on right now. Guys, I will be dropping my next NFT project on TASUB. So you guys don't want to miss out on this opportunity. You're very early, so you better get in right now. It's about to be a movie, I'm telling you guys.
This story being a paid endorsement was never disclosed, which is highly illegal. And if he was really making that much money, why would you be resorting to lowbrow endorsements like this one? But this segment wouldn't be complete without a worthless crypto coin. He claims to only endorse Beast Coin. That project is of course worthless and can't be found anywhere.
So thankfully, the commentary girlies like Spencer Cornelia and Ash Lethal have been exposing this person more and more. And Ash Lethal actually has a Facebook group to raise awareness about this guy's scams and to attempt to protect artists who, you know, are just trying to make it work from getting scammed by this loser. And it is a public group. It only has 44 members right now, but it is exposing ARTLANTA, and then it has his government name, which is public, scam artists. So I will have that link down there too. So as always, question the luxury lifestyle, listen to red flags. If someone says that they are going to help you make millions, run. Literally just run. But always question motive. Like, why would they want to do that? Because they're probably making money off of it. It sucks that the social media presence and following and all that definitely seems like it has duped a lot of people. But in reality, a social media following means jack shit. Love you guys. Appreciate you so much. Love doing this as my job, obviously. But in terms of how successful you are and how good you are at your craft, and just because you're good at your craft doesn't mean that you can help other people be good at it either. And also, a shout out from someone, doing a collab with someone doesn't mean that you're going to make a lot of money or get a lot of recognition or that it's going to be your big break. Rarely ever does that actually, like, is that what that means? So he is a skilled communicator, a skilled con artist, in my opinion, good at, well, mediocre, but good at making content and a good manipulator. And he could do good, but I think that he's just too greedy. So hopefully justice will be served and something will happen to where he is stopped, and hopefully nothing like really bad happens to him other than like, you know, the courts and stuff getting him. I hope like he doesn't screw over the wrong person and like someone gets him, you know. I don't want that to happen. But all of this shitty behavior will catch up with him, and he will have to unfortunately pay a super steep price for his questionable decisions. But you know who won't? The people who are subscribed to my channel. Who will? People who are not subscribed. You're going to jail, basically is what I'm saying, if you're not subscribed to my channel. If you are, though, good job. I would grab my gavel, but it's like 4 feet away from me. So, you know, good job. Gavel sound. Bring in the dancing lobsters. Okay, so I hope you have a great day, night, weekend, whenever you're watching this. Stay spicy, feral, delusional, all that. And if you have any scammers, weird situations, unethical influencers that you want me to cover, leave it in the comments below or email me, Chelsea@chelseasuarez.com. And I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.